that's a triple play. New episodes, I couldn't wait. Yeah. Open your mind at the first gate. Press play, no need to debate. AOA, check me out. Look, clocked in, you can catch the hype. Golden Dawn, how we follow the light. Anime like life, married to it, my wife.
Oh, this shit hit deep, bro. It's coming back. It's been a week since well, now I'm caught up with these episodes, so yeah, I'm watching them weekly. So it's been a minute, but I remember, bro. God, the show, dude, all the time with the it does that thing that 86 does, where like the OP or not the OP so much, the ED like will play as the show's happening. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh man. It's Traveler number 1. Oh jeez. Oh man, you know what? It really does kind of feel like this plan of Rudy's might work to change the Super's reputation. Uh-oh, where we at? Aerith's back on another boat. That can't be good. Well, damn, with a ship tipping up and shit like that high, I can't blame her. Oh, he's sick too. I thought he was gonna be like cool as a cucumber. He's like, don't talk trash about your daddy. And he's like, no, it's what we do. He's like, oh, really? All right, bet. Oh, dude, I think I would hate this. Like being on a ship like this. I don't know. I don't really know if I'm seasick, but I mean, because I've never been on a boat, but I kind of feel like I would be. I feel like having my footing like this, shaken and stuff, can't be good. She's like, hurry up and cast healing on me. And he's like, anyway, what I was saying was, while she's vomiting off the boat's edge. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's just tackle one problem at a time. We don't know if they're alive, if they're not, but I mean, thinking about them being dead isn't going to help you. Damn, bro, they need to get some water in them. Everybody here is way too lax about people just constantly vomiting. I'm just saying. Ease up. Oh, back to Roxy. I can't do this like horse people thing, man. I can deal. My line is very specific for like animal-esque characters. If they look too much like the animal but are like, you know, acting and sitting like a person, that's kind of when it crosses the weird line for me. You know, like the beast people are fine. You know, like your goblins, they're like okay, like, but it's like, you know, this horse dude, for instance, I can't. Way too uncanny for me. It's like, oh, really? Hmm. What is the shot? I mean, I get it, but really, his looks changed? What about him changed? Did he just get more horse looking? Yeah. Okay, Topo, relax. Whoa. Whoa. What was that about? Huh? Guys, am I missing something here? Bro, that had me shook for a second. Okay, I guess we're gonna meet Roxy's parents in this episode. It's pretty cool. Guys, I'm still kind of thinking about how Rox has like almost lost her shit just at the mention of Dead End or Dead Eye End, whatever their group name is. I'm assuming it's because she knows that that's Rudy's group. She knows them by name. Because how else could you possibly have a reaction that strong from just the name? You know what I mean? Oh, everybody looks. Whoa. Why they're like, huh? What? God, man, so many places just suck in the world, dude. Oh, so I guess in this village, like, we got some kind of one large family scenario here where everybody looks the same. This like weirdly sounds very similar to Sadness and Sorrow from Naruto, and I don't like what that's doing to me. I don't. Oh, she drew those when she was a kid. Oh, man, bro, there's a lot of talking without actually talking going on. So is that how we're to interpret? Is that like is that actually how she's hearing it, or is that because I was thinking like maybe the based off the tone you could tell if it's like happy or not, but I mean she's kind of reacted this way to all of it, so it's got me thinking everything's the same. Also, like nobody's talking to her. I don't know what this is. Maybe the telepathy thing is how they speak. Well, no, because Roxy can speak. Yeah. Okay. They can speak. Bro, I'm so confused. My man got the Padawan braid out here doing his Jedi training. Okay, I see you. I see you. Or maybe it's kind of like like everybody says nice things, but like that the clicking is like supposed to represent how they really feel. But I don't know what it. I'm so confused. Oh, look at that doll. Oh man, there's some baked in trauma going on here, bro. Damn, once every 20 years. She said, come home once every 20 years, okay? Just see what's going on. Alright, 50. Deal. Oh, come on, bro. I just cried last episode. I can't be doing this shit every episode. Oh, what? Wait a minute. I thought that was her sister and brother. Is that her mom and dad? So is there just... Oh, I knew it, dude. As soon as I saw that doll, I was like, that 100% had to have been hers when she was a kid. It looked like Papa had some mixed feelings about Roxy. Bro, this clicking is driving me insane. What does this mean? Does the clicking just symbolize hate? Like, what's... Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, okay. And you know what? Now I think she said that somewhere earlier in the episode, but I didn't know quite what it meant. Okay, so that's an ability that like they can all use, but she can't. So like her, you know, like that's what has made her an outcast. You know, kind of like a reverse on the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer thing. That may be a weird comparison, but you get what I mean. Oh. Oh. Come on, Papa, feel something. We're all in the Sharon circle here. Damn. Oh, let's go. Let's get a good cry hug sesh. Oh. Oh. I have no one to hug except for Kun. Oh, it's like the sound of like a spark igniting. You could say it finally clicked for her. Right? Maybe? I don't know. Damn. Now that I know what that, now that I get it, I'm embarrassed that took me as long as it did to figure out. Oh, bro, we out here mending relationships and stuff. Rudy and his dad, Roxy and her parents. Who's next? I want everybody to make up with their families. Oh. Oh, wait, is that why she had that reaction? Because she knows that the Superd that she heard about was linked to that group? The gears are turning in here, guys. We'll figure this out. I mean, I'm sure you guys already know. I'll figure this out. Dad's like, what? What are we doing? Sorry, Dad. I think it's just gonna happen. Mm-hmm. I was just about to say, where is her party? Oh my God, she's going right now, bro. That look on her face. Uh oh. I was just about to say, turn on the ice. Turn on the ice. Oh, she's had it, bro. I mean, you can't just be like, I mean, we didn't get to see the setup, right? I don't know if like she was in the middle of the living room or whatever, but like if that's the case, you can't just be like, going at it in the middle of the house where everybody can see you. Man, get out of here with this. We'll meet someday eventually. Go find him right now. I'm just kidding. He's like in another continent basically already. They're like, let's take the long way to do this. Alrighty then. That was a good episode. I liked it. It's little not gonna lie, it's a little tough getting these episodes that are all about the families back to back, you know what I mean? We had Rudius and his dad and their whole thing last episode, and now this one's like, bro, like, come on, bro, y'all gonna dry out these tear ducts. It's crazy. But no, that was cool. That was good. It was nice to get, I guess, a little bit of backstory on Roxy. The anime has been doing this thing that I've kind of started to notice, and I've only really started to notice it thanks to you guys. Number one, like, people have been commenting, so thank you for letting me know, because sometimes something will happen in the show that like will immediately, for whatever reason, like catch my attention or like kind of tip me off as like it being weird or an odd thing to do, and I'm like, that's weird, like why is that a thing? Or I'm like, that doesn't seem like it makes a whole lot of sense. And then somebody in the comments will be like, oh, well, in the light novel, like, they explained, X, Y, and Z, and the anime will kind of either brush over it or just omit it entirely from, from the knowledge, from me knowing, which is, to be honest, sucks. Like, last episode, when I was commenting on the two girls that are with Paul, that are traveling with him, I was immediately like dumbfounded as to why one of the girls was wearing literally no armor, and she seemed to be like, it was her and the other girl who I was able to pick up as her sister, who the younger sister was like a mage, and the other girl was like a swordsman or a warrior. It just made no sense to me why a warrior, somebody who fights in close combat, would be wearing literally no armor, and let alone a bikini at that. And it's like, funny enough, it seemed like it was designed to purposefully draw your attention. And then you guys in the comments pointed out to me that, that that whole reason as to why that is the way it is basically because the younger sister was kidnapped, much like some of the, people that we've sort of seen throughout these episodes, was kidnapped by some bad people and they did really bad things to her that ended up traumatizing her completely. And so, sort of as a coping mechanism, the older sister purposefully dresses like that to sort of draw everybody's gaze to her, to keep eyes off of her younger sister, who now completely kind of, wears all these robes and cloaks and stuff, because the little sister hasn't like quite recovered from that yet. And so the older sister is now sort of like taking on that burden, which is like, big sister of the century award. Like, it's like props to her, but also it kind of sucks that this is a world where she has to do something like that to begin with. But I digress. My point in bringing this up is that sometimes the anime will just like brush over things that now I'm starting to get this feeling, is this notion like there's more information here. Like they'll mention something or they'll say something and then they'll move on, and I'm like, wait a minute though, this kind of feels like there's more, more pieces to this puzzle here that I wasn't given, which sucks as an anime only because, it leaves me to go to conclusions like that, where it's like, oh, that's a weird thing, when actually it's like a super, sad and traumatizing thing or whatever. But so just know, going forward, if I have a reaction like that to something, you guys know that it's most likely 9 out of 10 times because I don't have the light novel context. But that being said, I kind of felt a little bit of that in this episode, where like as Roxy's going through her town and stuff, there's like moments they would linger on and then kind of move on to the next plot point, because clearly this episode had to get her in and out of this village. But I was like, kind of wanted to know more, right? I guess about her backstory, maybe know more about like the events leading up to, what happened. It seemed like a really expedited thing, unless it just was, I don't know. And I did finally pick up on the whole clicking fiasco, which was really starting to irritate me. So I'm glad that I picked it up after basically the whole episode. And also, somebody clarify this for me too in the comments. I think this was something that we were told, or I was told a while ago. Roxy's like her race of her family, of those people, there's something about them where like they don't age like normally, right? Where it's like Roxy looks like a little girl, but she's actually older than she looks. Like, not much, but like her mom and dad, for instance, those two totally look like her brother and sister. I don't know, maybe it was just the angles, maybe it was just like something, because like there were clearly like little kids in the village when she went in, and then there was like people that were slightly larger or taller. So I don't know, I kind of feel like something wonky with the age is going on. If it's not a huge spoiler, let me know in the comments. But this was cool. I guess Roxy's also now super confirmed that like, okay, that is them, the Dead Eye End group. It's Rudius and company, they're doing their thing. We know that Rudius and them are now out of the demon content entirely, so this whole search for them here was ridiculous. We're doing this thing again where it's like, as Rudius and company are leaving, Roxy and them are right on their trail, so to speak. But yeah, I'm curious to see where we're gonna go. I have a feeling we're gonna jump right back with Rudius and company. And I don't know, dude. I need to know that somebody, I mean, that's most of the people that are from like Rudius's family, Ghislaine and all those people, that they're alive. Because I can't, we just saw, unfortunately, a few episodes ago, that Eris's dad, or no, not dad, uncle, right, grandpa, one of those, was like some Ned Stark level executed. So that's that's gonna be unfortunate when they hear about that, or when they find out what's going on there. It's where there's very like, I guess, political feeling of unease going on, right? It feels like some people or some families, groups, parties are trying to take advantage of this whole I forget what the incident's called. It's like the something beam incident or something. The whole magic mana chucked everybody into a whole bunch of different directions. It feels like some people are trying to take advantage of it in order to, like, I guess, usurp certain families or parties in power, etc. So we'll see where that goes. All right, guys, as always, please leave a like, and don't forget to comment below if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. We are watching a ton of different anime over here. Mushoku Tensei is just one of many that we have that we are uploading daily. That's right, so one day, every single day of this week, and every week until said anime ends, we've got anime here. We've got Haikyuu, we've got One Piece, we've got Mushoku Tensei, which obviously you're watching right now, and just so many more planned. So definitely stay tuned, and watch some anime, hang out with us. Also, if you want to support us just a little bit more, consider checking out our Patreon, where you can get early and unfiltered access to these reactions, and it's just a great way to show support. Let us know that you guys really mess with us, because it means a lot. It means a lot. We have a nice bunch of patrons already, and it really is nice to know that there's people that mess with and vibe with what we're doing, the way we're doing it, because our reactions aren't as standard, I guess, as most reactions are here on YouTube, especially YouTube. So yeah, but that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna hop out. I'll see you guys next week for the next Mushoku Tensei episode. Peace.
Ninjas are samurais, blaze of the kunais. Find me in the leaf of the cloud, screaming out Bankai. We just some ghouls though, who like seeing parts fly. They like what you saying, Goma got more through the storylines. I tested your neck from the start. My hunters gon' come for your heart. I promise you'll land in my boulevard. Left them in one piece, no